Hi, this is Vinnieart, former lead designer for McFarlane Toys, Diamond Select, Toy Biz, and I'm also a comic book creator. And all the books you see here are from my company, Mela Art World. Please stay tuned for the end of the video to find out how to get these amazing books. And my newest book, Shadow of the Kraken, is shipping right now as well. So this piece we have, it's Dante from Devil May Cry 5. And this is ASMUS Toys. And this piece I've had for a couple years now. I got him when he first came out, and gotta say, one of the coolest pieces in the collection. And he's got something that's really awesome too, in the design of the figure. Well, what they did with his clothes, rather. So yeah, but packaging is really beautiful on this. I believe there were two versions of this guy. This is the normal one, and then they had like a deluxe version that he came with extra accessories. If anyone who's played the game, the deluxe version came with the attachment pieces, so he could do like martial arts stuff in the game. It's one of the weapons that he gets. They're like these gauntlets, but they go on his legs and his hands and on his shoulders. But that's the only major difference. But either way, this is the figure right out of the packaging. I threw his guns in his hands, and I put his sword on. And the sword's a really cool feature as well. We'll talk about it a little bit later, but there is a magnetic feature on there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, again, first impressions are fantastic. I put him on his base as well just because I want to make sure he could stand properly. You could see there's a little bit of wobbling going on there. But again, it's just an amazing figure. But the design is fairly simple compared to some of his other costumes. But again, for anyone who's played the 5th game, I thought this was a lot of fun, and just the character is great. I was a huge fan of this series. Capcom's been hitting them out of the park, and yeah, I've been a fan since the first game. And fun trivia fact, the first game was actually supposed to be a Resident Evil game, and then it turned into something different. And yeah, and that's kind of how we got Devil May Cry. But anyway, here is some of the stuff, well, everything he comes with basically in this one. So he does have 2 swords. I forgot the name of this one, so my apologies. But it's been a minute since I played this. But I think the sculpt work is fantastic. They put the gem in there. It's kind of translucent. So that was really cool. It is on the heavier side, just so you know. Here is his standard sword. Again, beautiful design on this one. It is plastic, but again, there's the magnetic feature is on the regular skull side, not the one with the horns, just so you know. But yeah, beautifully sculpted. Paint job is very clean. I thought they did a great job on this. And yeah, I'll show you real quick too. The magnet is a little bit finicky, and you do have to kind of tuck. Again, I got it upside down here. I got to flip it around. But you do have to kind of tuck it a little bit under that lapel in order for it to kind of hold properly. So, but again, it might fall off. But if you get it just right, it does hold. But again, just beware, it's a little bit finicky. So you maybe need a stronger magnet there. But again, here's Ebony and Ivory, his 2 guns. Well, here's one of them anyway. And yeah, beautifully sculpted. Great paint job on this thing. Immaculate. I love there's like that portrait in the handle there. So very cool. Here's Ivory. Again, just really amazing details on here. So yeah, very clean. Yeah, there's extra kind of little writings on the gun and stuff too. Like, yeah, they went above and beyond. He does come with alternate hands. So here's the gripping hands for the sword. And again, very well done. Sculpted beautifully. The paint job is very clean. Here's relaxed hands. So there you go. He comes with those sets. And he comes with the trigger finger ones, obviously, which are already on him. And here's the base. This is printed, but it does look nice. And the bottom side, they actually put like the little kind of so you don't scuff up the bottom. What do you call them, like stoppers or whatnot. So that was very cool. Here's a better look at the actual portrait, and I thought they did just an immaculate job on this too. The paint job, the sculpt work, that very kind of subtle 5 o'clock shadow that they did in there, because it is kind of raised, so it's like there's texture. Again, the coat is so beautiful, and they say that they guarantee that it will not flake. So it's not that fake, it's not that pleather stuff, it's something different. Pants, I'm not 100% sure. They're very, very soft, and you get good movement out of them. Those might be pleather, I'm not 100%. But I know when they were advertising the figure, they said that the jacket is, it's a different type of material, so it won't flake off at all. That's something that they guaranteed. He does have a cloth shirt. You have like the kind of 3 buttons there. But articulation wise, again, great movement on the head, considering he does have like that kind of long hair. Just be careful when you turn his head that you don't kind of pinch it under the collar there. He does have butterfly joints. His arms do go up. There's rotation at the bicep. Single hinge for the elbow. And he does have the kind of standard ball joint with the peg feature for the wrist. His waist, fantastic movement side to side, and crunch are really, really good. He goes back an okay amount. But yeah, I was very impressed with his kind of the pivoting, the side to side. Legs, he's got a great range of motion. I thought with pants usually they're more restrictive, but he could almost do a full split, which is excellent. Again, he does do martial arts in the game as well, so I guess that was very crucial. A double hinge for the knee. Beautiful ball joint for the ankle, so it's a split cut boot design. So more range, and yeah, he does have upper thigh rotation as well. So again, all in all, this figure is gorgeous. Here's one of the poses you could put him in. Again, it's kind of standard badass, because that's what that character is. You know, he's got the embodiment of cool. He could kick ass on every level, taking out demons and monsters. So yeah, if you haven't played the games, they are a whole bunch of fun. 5th game's a lot of fun, although I have not cleared it yet. I haven't had time. Been bouncing around with different stuff, you know, getting work done, doing the streams, recording more figures. So, but I eventually do want to get back to it, because yeah, it is a damn fun game, and you swap out between like 3 different characters. Like, there's a lot going on in that series. Well, in the 5th game in particular, but again, just really, really beautiful. The design's great. The sculpting on this is really fantastic. And I know they made his brother Virgil. They made Neo, and I think they did another character. But yeah, just he's got presence. You could put him in a lot of those kind of classy poses from the game as well. You could put him into action poses. The bottom of his coat is actually wired, but it's a very thin wire. Like, at first I wasn't too sure, but yes, you could move it a little bit, so you get some extra movement in your posing with him. And again, like almost any pose you put him in, he's going to stand out. He's going to look like a beautiful statue. Yeah, this company, they know what they were doing. I'll say that much. And yeah, this thing is a treat. I'm very, very happy that I picked him up when I did. Again, he's a couple years old now, but wow, just a beautiful, beautiful figure. And I do like the just the all around design of him. Like I said, it was more simple, but it works. Here's another pretty cool looking pose you could put him in. And again, his joints are very solid. The arms are nice and tight as well. I mean, you could get a little more range out of it, but again, just be careful with how you pose your figures. Because I know like the clothes sometimes get in the way, or there's some restricting elements here and there. But again, yeah, it's just when you get your figures, you do what you want with them. But yeah, this is just kind of the stuff I've been doing. And yeah, just a very, very beautiful piece. Now, I'm not sure if they made. There's a company that made Lady from Devil May Cry. She's the one with the giant rocket launcher. But I'm not sure if it was ASMUS or if it was a different company. But I heard some hits and misses with that figure. A lot of people did not like the body on her. They said it was like too thin and the plastic was kind of crappy. But Dante came out beautiful. So, and this is one of the few figures I have from this company. I believe the other one I had, I think the Ash figure was that. But yeah, he gets a huge thumbs up. Hi, this is Vinnie Tartamella, and we have Through the Woods hardcover book written by Frankie Tartamella. All the artwork is done by me. It's a beautiful hardcover book. Take a look at this fantastic artwork. This is 98 pages, ghost story. I think everyone's going to love this thing. It's amazing. And yeah, we have another fantastic project here, City of Venus. I wrote this one. I did all the artwork on it. Another fantastic project. I'm going to be putting a link in the description to all the videos. And yeah, so please check this one out. And thank you very much. Both of these books are available right now and they ship immediately. So yeah, take a look at the size difference as well. One's more in a European format and the other one's like a standard comic book. And we also have two beautiful art books here, volume 1 and 2. These are 52 pages each. And it just has a whole bunch of different stuff in here, from your favorite characters, pinups, yeah, pretty much everything, and the kitchen sink. So yeah, these are also available, and they're on the City of Venus campaign.